Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to do a Mortal Kombat 1 playthrough. Kind of. So basically what we're doing today is we're going to play through Mortal Kombat 1 on Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And the way we do that is we create our own ladder, because I showed you in a previous video you can make your own ladder and go from there. You can literally design your own, and I should say to an extent. Excuse me, because you have to still choose 12 characters no matter what, as far as I know. And if I can't do the endurance rounds, because if I select endurance, that means I'll have to do a full 8-person endurance. I haven't found a way to turn off the endurance once you select it. You have to select 8 people, and then it automatically resets itself. So yeah, kind of a pain in the butt. If anybody out there has played this game or has any experience with it, or just knows who I can talk to about it, please let me know. I'd like to ask them if there's a way in the endurance rounds where I can, first of all, make the ladder shorter, and secondly, the endurance round, see if I can, just have like 2 or 3 people fighting in the endurance round instead of having to fight a full 8 people. So anybody out there that has experience with it, please let me know. That being said, again, I promised a Mortal Kombat 1 playthrough. So we're gonna go to our options. We're gonna make sure our controls are set up first and foremost. That's good to go. And then we'll go down to that extra 5th column that I've talked about before. In fact, I've already done a playthrough with it before. And we're going to create our own Mortal Kombat 1 game. So, since I have to pick at least 12 characters, I can't just do the normal 7, a mirror match, or 6, and then a mirror match, and then do and then do the endurance rounds. So, what we're going to do is we're going to select the original 6, and then we're going to add a couple more. So we'll do Liu Kang and Johnny Cage as extra, and then we'll do our mirror match, which is going to be Sub-Zero, because I'm going to use Sub-Zero today. And then we'll make Reptile kind of a boss, since that's Mortal Kombat 1 Reptile. And then of course Goro, who's right before the infamous Shang Tsung. And that should work out for us. Oh, excuse me, guys. So normally I could just select these stages and find the right one to go to for Mortal Kombat 1 stages. But the problem is the Mortal Kombat 1 stages aren't all together, so it's still going to have other stages in it. So it doesn't really matter what I do as far as that goes. I can't recreate only the Mortal Kombat 1 maps or stages, whatever. But let's get started, guys. So like I said, we're going to use Sub-Zero today. We'll go to our tower we just created. And as you see, it'll show everything we just did. So Shang Tsung be in the end, and of course Goro before that, and then Reptile right before that. And then our 6 guys, our mirror match, and then our 6 guys plus 2 extras to make it a full 12. Round 1, fight. Good thing about fighting the Mortal Kombat 1 characters is they generally don't fall for the freeze quite a bit if they're close enough. If they're a little bit further away, they'll jump, for the most part. But yeah, when they're closer, they'll fall for the freeze pretty much the full game through. So we'll use that a lot. And of course, we'll use a lot of jump kicks, because that's the Mortal Kombat 1 way, right? They'll eat up those jump kicks big time. Oops, messed up the combo. That was dumb on my part. I just sat there waiting for him to hit me. I think it's kind of being a pain in the very beginning. So we'll do our traditional Fatality, the old school Mortal Kombat 1 Fatality for Sub-Zero, but I will continue to do the other ones as well, because I don't want to just do the same boring one over and over again. Even though back in the day on Mortal Kombat 1, that's what we had. That's all we had was just the head pull Fatality. But we'll do everything else. Just kind of play through it. I have such a hard time shooting ice in this game with the D-pad. If I had a fight stick, I have a fight stick. If I was using the fight stick, it'd be a lot easier, but I'm kind of too lazy to get out right now. So we'll just stick with the crummy D-pad and trying to shoot that ice as much as we can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fighting Mortal Kombat characters isn't too bad in this game. They generally fall for that ice for if you're Sub-Zero. Even if you're not Sub-Zero, you can generally get them, beat up a lot of jump kicks and stuff like that. So you like to fall for those, just like the old school Mortal Kombat one. Oops, heading back to the corner. So guys, I heard this version of this game, this hack for the Sega Genesis, was actually created by one guy. Wow, great job, whoever that is. They did a really, really good job. Very impressive. Very well done for what it is. Now, I would say it's probably not very balanced as far as playing other people, but for playing against a computer, it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. And I'm not saying you can't have enjoyment still out of playing other people as well. It'd still be a lot of fun. It's just probably not as balanced as it could, as like some of the actual ones made by Midway and whatnot. There's still tons of enjoyment to be had, I'm sure, in 2-player as well. We're going to do this little cheesy fatality out of the way. This little super uppercut. What else we got? We can do his Animality. Turns into Talon from Primal Rage. That's pretty cool. Scorpion. And then we're already back at Johnny Cage again. Cool. Should be Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, and then after that it'll be his mirror match, and then it'll be Reptile, Hero, and Shang. So it's similar to playing through Mortal Kombat 1 back in the old days. The problem is, again, I can't do endurance rounds, so that was the biggest issue with it. Not unless I want to fight 8 of them at a time, and that's pretty damn tough. So I'm not quite as seasoned at this game yet to do that. So yeah, not quite yet. Maybe eventually. Make it snow for him. Alright, okay. Kang's got some pretty cool combos actually. That's what I was trying to do, that big one. To baby. So now we've done his 4 fatalities, his Babality, his friendship, and we did his Animality. I think it's time to do his Brutality. Either the Brutality or a stage fatality I can do right here. Or I could even do, I may do it a little bit later. I could even do that Brutality, that kind of newly discovered ultimate that I discovered not too long ago, where you start the Brutality and then you go into an actual fatality or something. I might do that here a little bit. But for now, I'll just do all the regular stuff. Do his stage fatality. And now we'll do his Brutality. This. Sometimes I get their brutalities mixed up with each other. So far I know Reptiles, Sub-Zero, and Scorpions Brutality, and like I said, I get them kind of mixed up. So you have to stop and think during the in the middle of it. All right, so now we got Reptile, which I guess we'll kind of consider him a boss for this playthrough. The only time you normally fight him in a Mortal Kombat 1 game, of course, is if you do the right criteria at the pit, so. I should have done the stage fatality here, it's really weird. But well. You know what, we'll just do it. It doesn't make any sense. It's like this random bull, which I think that's Robot Smoke's Animality. I'm not sure, but it's just kind of random. Just knocks. I thought maybe you like feed him to the tree or something like that, but apparently we'll never have that fatality. If I get close enough to Goro, I can show you that I found a better way to beat him. Maybe I need to freeze him first. Let's try that. Oh, freeze him on the ground, I mean. Oops. So much. That's the way. That's the most recent way I found out how to beat him. It's fairly easy as long as I can catch him in a combo first. Still not dead. Okay. Let's try to do this. There we go. That's kind of an ultimate, I guess you could call it. It's very similar to like doing you know, like an ultimate in Killer Instinct, because you start off with a big combo and you do your fatality in the middle of it. It's kind of weird, but it's cool. I'm glad it's in there. I don't know if you consider it a glitch or just something kind of cool you can do. So I do a lot of jump kicks to Shang Tsung, really and truly, because to be honest with you, other than that, just that lucky moment right there, it's kind of hard to freeze him. To be honest with you. Because he'll either do that right there, he'll either teleport or turn to Sub-Zero and get my, or excuse me, not Sub-Zero. He'll with Scorpion, he'll like teleport behind me, or he'll do the Raiden thing where he kind of teleports. So far, so good. I think if I beat him, I'll just do what I did at the very beginning. I'll just do his classic head rip. Exactly. So I've done everything else at this point, I think. There he goes. Just check that. That time I caught him. Ooh, I got lucky. But I'll take it. I don't know why, but I struggle with that Shang Tsung. He's not even that hard. Balls for jump kicks. I don't know what to do. We'll just do the Supreme. We'll just do a tournament outcome while I'm talking for the last few minutes. Okay. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I tried to make it as close as I could to Mortal Kombat 1 on this version. And again, when I go to create an endurance round, I don't really have a way to make it shorter, and I don't have a way to just select 2 people to fight for endurance. So it always has to be 12 people, and if I want to do an endurance round, it has to be 8 people. Somebody out there that knows, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. Even if it's the creator of this game, just let me know if there's a way to, you know, I've tried as much of the stuff as I could. I've tried holding down buttons. I've tried, you know, once I select endurance, I've tried to deselect it by holding down buttons. I've tried button combinations. I've tried, you know, start select. I've tried all kinds of crazy stuff to deselect endurance rounds. Because I'm just trying to make it where I fight, you know, just like a regular Mortal Kombat tower where I just fight 2 people in an endurance round, not 8 people, right? And also, same thing, I wish there was a way to shorten the ladder itself. So I wish I could just select like 8 or 10 people, and then that's it. Like I don't have to do a full 12 people for the entire ladder. But whatever, it is what it is. I still made it work. We did the 6 regular characters in Mortal Kombat 1, and then I just added a couple more. You know, I just did a couple repeats, and then I did the mirror match, and then added, you know, I threw in Reptile since he's technically in Mortal Kombat 1, and then we did the, of course, the Goro and Shang Tsung fight. So we made it work as a Mortal Kombat 1 playthrough, but it's just not exactly, right? And I couldn't, you know, obviously select the stages either. I had to just go with whatever came up. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. For me, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed trying to recreate Mortal Kombat 1 on this game, and for the most part, I think I did a pretty good job with what I had. If there is the way to actually change the endurance rounds and the length of the ladder, and then at some point I'd probably do that and make it more authentic, even more authentic to playing like Mortal Kombat 1. I was thinking about doing a Mortal Kombat 2 one as well. You guys let me know your thoughts on that if I should. Mortal Kombat 2, the problem with that is, you know, I'd have to, first of all, since it's just 12 people long, the ladder, I'd have to omit a mirror match with myself, and I'd probably have to omit one other character, because we still have to fight, you know, I have to fight Kentaro and Shao Kahn at the end. So, I don't know. I have to look at it and see for sure, but all I know is I can only have 12 fights. So, I have to find a way to omit a couple characters and, you know, find out who that would be. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for more. I've got other stuff planned, not just this game, obviously, but I really do enjoy playing this game. Here pretty soon, I'm working on getting some actual physical copies of certain games. Like I mentioned in my last video, I'll probably get Mortal Kombat Gold for my Dreamcast. And just because the emulation I have it's great, but it also is a little bit rough as well. Like it's got, it's got some sound issues and some graphical issues. So I'll probably get that. I've also been considering getting Mortal Kombat Mythologies, thanks to Daryl. He's been playing it and kind of getting me wanting to play it again. And yeah, so Mortal Kombat Mythologies, I have an emulated copy of that. But for some reason, I haven't figured that out yet either. But for some reason, the controls, I can't get it to use everything. Like I can't get it to, like if I'm gonna use all 4 of my buttons, high punch, slow punch, high kick, low kick, and then the block, and then the run, and then the turn feature, for some reason I can't get the ability to pick the button to pick up items. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm looking at getting a copy of that game as well for the original PlayStation 1. And other than that, I might purchase a Mortal Kombat Trilogy copy for PlayStation 1 as well. But anyways, guys, enough of me rambling on about stuff I'm getting in the future and some future videos. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.